Alex Jones today. He said that he claims that he's part of a stay-behind network. And he's just absolutely bat-sock crazy. I mean, I can't think of a better word to describe some of the stuff that he says on this video. Just, it's crazy. Anyway, here he goes.
And I've been on the phone with the Pentagon. I've been on the phone with the Patriots.
The football team? Or... oh, are you talking about that secret cabal from, like, the Metal Gear Solid series? Because that'd be awesome. We've already been told that you were going to make anime real, and it hasn't happened yet. I mean, oh, no, that was Trump that was going to make anime real. What were you going to do for us again, Alex? I don't remember.
I've been in, because, you know, thank God the Army in the 50s, when they were trying to make us lose, when the CIA was trying to make us lose to North Korea and the Chinese.
The CIA can't act within the borders of the United States. That's how that works. That's why we have an FBI in this country. And good God, why the fuck would they want us to lose to the Chinese in the Korean War? Don't get me wrong. I know Korea had the backing of the Chinese when they were fighting that war with us, but we were kind of trying to stop the whole communism thing from spreading while we were over there. So if anybody was the interloper, it was North Korea into South Korea and us sticking our neck out for them. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but at the same time, we have allies that come to our aid. What's wrong with other countries having allies that come to their aid?
The Army got pissed then and created stay-behind networks in America. And see, I'm not one of those stay-behind networks. I just come from the same cloth as those people.
You come from the same cloth as the people that were in a stay-behind network. Is this because you got kicked off of YouTube and Facebook and you're still circling the drain on Twitter, but you're not quite gone yet? Are you relevant anymore? I mean, if I lost access to YouTube, I would lose relevancy pretty quick. Where else are you uploading? BitChute? I mean, I can't say anything bad about them because that's where I also upload my extra stuff, but are you on video? No? I don't know. How are you still relevant? I mean, you're syndicated on, like, radio networks and stuff, but maybe you've finally found your free speech haven and you're doing all of your stuff off of your website? That could be it. I don't know. I'm not going to go look either because I don't care.
And so I seamlessly merge right into it. And yes, I'll just tell you, we are a stay-behind network for America. It's the big secret. That's what we are. It's why they're after us. It's true. The stay-behind networks support me. I'm from a stay-behind network. Most of my family was in stay-behind networks. That's why they hate me.
You are mentally unwell, sir. This is your next ploy? Did you not get enough of a boot in the ass from the Sandy Hook people? I mean, I don't see how this is going to be your next big play. I mean, this isn't exactly a pawn taking a queen here. This is more like a pawn taking a shit on the chessboard.
I'm an American. I'm a stay-behind network for America. I'm fighting the Chinese globalist takeover. They knew that we turned China over to Mao in '49 and killed John Birch, who was an Army officer who tried to expose him. They tortured him to death. And so when you say stay-behind network, there were plans under Operation Gladio, which I don't defend what NATO did under that, whereas the Soviets would take over Eastern Europe or try to take over Italy, you would leave stay-behind networks that looked like they were working in regular jobs and media. In case the Soviets took over, you would then resist behind enemy lines. So it's behind enemy lines, resistance fighters.
Or, as everybody else knows, just resistance fighters. It doesn't have to be stay-behind networks of other countries. Most of the people are when they're in an occupied country, they don't exactly like being occupied. May I refer you to Iraq? Venus from the Venus Wars. I can keep going.
Carrying out total resistance operations using HUMET and using covert action. And so...
using human intelligence and covert operation. Oh, so you mean like how every other resistance network works and how every spy network works. Except they don't just, collect intelligence and spy on other people. Resistances are supposed to cripple the enemy. The adversary can't fight a war with you if he doesn't have supplies. That's one of the ways to do that.
But long before I read about covert action and stuff, I heard about how the Air Force aided the CIA and basically stand-downs, and I'm not bashing the Air Force, they were new, in the turnover of North Korea to China.
You do know that the Air Force was the Army Air Corps before they were the Air Force, right? They've been around for a while. They just branched them off the Army. Just like how the Marines are a branch off of the Navy, originally the Air Force was a branch off of the Army. You don't know a fucking thing about military history, do you, Alex?
And that's when the Army really began to get suspicious, because the Army's got its problems. And the Navy's famously corrupt, with politics, but the Army still, George Washington, the whole 9 yards, it's still Americana. So
What the fuck, man? I don't even know what that means. George Washington, and they're still Americana. All of the chiefs from all of those services report up. They eventually report up to your favorite boy, the president. You don't know military hierarchy at all. The Navy's corrupt. Fuck you, man.
So the Army, the entire time, has been fighting with the CIA. That's been the ongoing program. And the CIA was created by blue bloods and globalists, and it isn't all bad either. It's a large consortium.
Created by blue bloods? Are you... Ref, can I get a check on that? Was that a reptilian thing? Was that a David Icke reference in the middle of this video? Holy shit.
When I say I'm a stay-behind network, you are. We believe in free market. We believe in the family. We believe in the Second Amendment. You are an agent of America, of George Washington, of liberty.
I think if George Washington saw some of the armament that'd be here right now, he'd be like, holy shit, you guys do not need any of those. What are you so afraid of? He would also be very fucking mad that there's a standing military. Don't get it twisted, Alex. You need to read a little bit more. Well, you need to read any history. Because currently, you're just babbling, and it's making you look like an idiot. Worse than you already are. I mean, you should already be reeling by the fact that you're a giant hypocrite with a trans fetish that you got going on. You obviously don't like them as people. You're using them as objects. That's why you're looking at the porn. And it's not just one site like I posted earlier this week. It's 2 sites that you went to for that one. So, good job, Alex. You need to go away for a little while. You need to just quietly disappear, let your InfoWars go away, and pay restitution to all the Sandy Hook kids that you said didn't get killed. So, giant fuck you to Alex Jones. That's just amazing.